This is not a drill, it is actually happening. Welcome your goddamn face back to another video. Today we have pretty much come to that stage in life where we become antisocial again. It is time for the new Game Plus mode anytime now, and of course we have some new Black Cat DLC information that comes from the creative directors themselves. But as always, before I dive into that, we have a really cool sponsor, so let me roll the ad and then we'll get right into that greatness. So as always, the video is sponsored by Mono, which is a very well-known gaming company, and of course they're giving away their gaming mouse with a brand new color pouch. This looks absolutely insane. It's backlit by LEDs, 7 different colors and switches, adjustable DPS and high FPS rate, and they offer the super bass headphones. These either come in black or white. You get a microphone giving you the high quality clear voice, and it's anti-rap and stretch resistant. If you want to take it up a notch and look super spy-y, they have a new product which is a mini Bluetooth earbud. It's got a built-in HD and sensitivity microphone, comes in either black, beige, pink, white and blue. These products are free of charge, they cost you absolutely nothing, shipping not included. Check out the link in the description below. Alright, so Game Informer is more or less the plug, okay? Like every single time there is something cool that goes down, it more or less happens on Game Informer, and today is no different, okay? Because they had an interview with Brian Interher, of course the creative director, who more or less kind of revealed a load of stuff about the Black Cat DLC. When I say a load of stuff, it's enough to get you super more hyped. And then of course, as always, let's start off with that new Game Plus mode very soon. Very soon. I mean, it's this week, I'm telling you guys. If it's not this week, then I really will do something quite, like, you know, I guess interesting. If it doesn't happen this week, you know, by all means let me know in the comment section below. But hey, I'm that positive, okay, that it's this week. But missions in the DLC. Now, we all have that fear, how long is the DLC gonna be? Now, they went ahead and asked Brian if he could basically say how many missions they were. Of course, he wasn't gonna exactly say a number. However, when the dude asked if there's gonna be more than 4 missions, he said, yes, there's gonna be more than 4 missions. But the interesting thing is, when they asked him that question, he seemed more or less like taken back. Like, why would you think there would be less than that? Which really gets me excited, because it really leaves you with that, you know, whole theory on how many missions are there in this DLC. Now, the length of it has been confirmed that it really, of course, depends on the player. We're gonna have new side content and very high quality story and alternative activities within the world. So once you do the story, there's gonna be so many things to do with, like, when it comes down to alternative activities, more or less. And he did tease that we will have some unexpected twists and turns for players. Now, his exact words were, I think it's very self-contained story that does a really great job with Black Cat. Black Cat's performance is great, and we do some twists and turns I don't think people will expect with the character. There's a lot of great humor in there, some really fun missions that build upon what we already did, and even some missions that I think I was like, oh, I wish we would have thought of this for the main game. Now, of course, what that could be, I have no idea, but it definitely does hype me up. And they did say, of course, we're going to be getting some new photo mode stuff, but some very cool, funny photo mode things is what they said. And they more or less just tease that they're going to add some kind of shenanigans in that mode, and it should be really interesting, because of course the photo mode is really massive in the game. It's definitely taken a big part, you know, of people's gameplay experience, to say the least. Now, also something that I thought was really interesting is that originally there was going to be more Sinister Six fights. Now, they said originally we had more missions with Rhino, Vulture, Electro that were outside what you saw in the final game. But what happened was that A, we were kind of running out of time, and B, it felt like a lot of fluff at the end. It just felt like a lot of fluff. It didn't hit the quality bar, and at the end of the day, we wanted to say quality was most important. Now, of course, that sounds great and all, and when you're looking at these upcoming DLCs, who knows if they will go ahead and do some really interesting things. Obviously, at the end of the DLC, where maybe, I don't know, something goes down with the raft and you come across these random villains. I don't know, something that can kind of like lead up to the next part of this Spider-Man game, which of course has already been teased numerous amounts of time. But those are the details we have. New suits we're gonna get, what types of suits we have no idea, but you guys leave your thoughts on this in the comment section below about the Black Cat DLC in terms of like missions and the alternative side activities. What do you think they can be? Let me know in the comment section below. Of course, if you missed the last one, well, we had some even more cool details in there talking about new villains that kept possibly more or less been teased for the other upcoming DLCs, aka the Turf Wars DLC, so go ahead and check that out. Of course, subscribe for more awesome content, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and adios amigos.